On the news, Speaker Gbajabiamila attacks Buhari, says security still very terrible under his watch. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and please hit the subscription button down below. I see you. As you do so, may the blessings of God never cease to overflow in your lives as you support my channel. Amen. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, says though Boko Haram had been decimated, security is still very terrible under the watch of President Muhammadu Buhari. Mr. Femi made a statement while addressing journalists after paying Salah homage to Mr. Buhari in Daru on Friday, saying the APC-led government met some difficulties on ground. Why blame the last government when you promised to do something? He said the All Progressive Congress government, led by Mr. Buhari, came to power promising to tackle insecurity, corruption, and pursue economic prosperity for the country. But security is still terrible. In short, all that the Buhari-led government promises, none, has been achieved. And the funny part is in 2 years, it will be hard. This will be the biggest failed government in history. Mr. Femi continued, we came on the mantra of security, anti-corruption, and economic. And if you want to be objective, we are not where we were, Mr. Femi said. Mr. Femi, that is a big lie. There was absolutely no change. It's even worse from where we were. He further said the security is still very terrible, but Boko Haram has been decimated. Their leader has been killed. Those who foment trouble have been arrested. I beg, who not they deceive? Blaming successive governments, the speaker argued that the APC-led government inherited some difficulties which they are working to some mount. I think we are on course. It is difficult, don't get me wrong. We met some difficulties on ground and we are working and building slow and surely, Mr. Femi said. Spokesperson to the president, Garba Shehu, had in April blamed the Nigerian media for reporting insecurity in the country like something new, just to rubbish the government of Mr. Buhari. There is a determination by some people to make security their narrative that will lead to the next election, 2023. We are sad. We are not happy that people are killing each other. But the way reporting is done is to suggest that it had never happened before, Mr. Shehu said. I reserved all comment for this Mr. Shehu guy, like for real. He further said the other day, I was reading a newspaper to the audience, New Nigerian newspaper, reporting kidnapping of November 7th, 1966 in the Midwest. Mr. Shehu said, if something like that happens today, it would be reported like there has never been an incident like that. Of course now, Mr. Shehu, they are supposed to, for God's sake. What is he trying to say? That the media should keep quiet? He and his likes are the ones trying to ban Twitter. He clear. He ended by saying, if something like that happens today, it will be reported like there has never been an incident like that in the history of the country. And Buhari, not any other person, is responsible. So we know the game in turn. In the past 5 months, bandits have launched coordinated attacks on communities, killing and abducting school students in hundreds across Katsina, Niger, and Zamfara states. About 136 students kidnapped in Tegina, Niger State, and the majority of adopted Bethel Baptist School, Kaduna students are still in bondage as at the time this report is filed. On Sunday, July 18th, a Nigerian Air Force fighter jet was downed by bandits in Zamfara. The pilot fortunately escaped with injury, and Mr. Shehu is saying the media should be quiet about it Please click on the notification bell to get notified. Thanks for watching. Bye.